Shalom, family. Welcome to the channel, Laboring in the Vineyard with Navaya 44. How are you? I just wanted to come to you with a really short video. And the scripture that we will be reading today will be from Leviticus, and it will be chapter 19, verses 9 through 10. And as the word says, I'm going to read it for you. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not wholly reap the corners of thy field, neither shalt thou gather the gleanings of thy harvest. Now, and when you reap the harvest of your land, you should not wholly reap the corners of the field, neither shalt thou gather the gleanings of thy harvest. And thou shalt not glean thy vineyard, neither shalt thou gather every grape of thy vineyard. Thou shalt leave them for the poor and the stranger. I am the Lord your Yah. And so I bring you this message today because I have something that I gleaned the other day, and some of you might recognize it. Oh, the fragrance is absolutely amazing. But this is rosemary. This rosemary grows in abundance where I live. I mean, as weeds, pretty much. People use these as decorations outside of a business, okay? And so they're just there for the taking. I mean, they grow almost wild here. And so I've decided that if my rosemary doesn't grow, if my rosemary doesn't produce the way I want it, I'm just going to dry some of the stalks out right now so that I can just have an abundance of rosemary later. And so the scripture is interesting to me because, not interesting, but it's very profound to me because people don't realize that if you are harvesting grapes and you shake the grapevine, okay, you only shake it once. The Most High said you get what you need and you leave the rest, okay? Say you're walking down the street and you see somebody's lemon tree, and the lemon tree is hanging over the egress, right? And you grab a lemon. Now let's not do lemons. Let's do grapes. So you see a grapevine hanging over someone's threshold, and you say, "Oh my goodness, those grapes look so good." Yes, you are allowed to eat those grapes biblically. I don't know about the laws that you have in your neighborhood, but biblically, you are allowed to eat as many grapes as you want, but not put them in a bag or a vessel or a pocket and take any with you. Okay, this is different. This is gleaning or foraging in the neighborhood. But if it's in someone's yard and it's hanging over, it's okay for you to eat your fill, but don't take all. Okay, so with that being said, I want everybody to remember to do your best, be blessed, and grow something. Okay, these herbs, some are harder than others to grow. Some, don't propagate very well. So start growing as soon as you can. Also, when you are harvesting or foraging in the neighborhood, make sure you always leave something. There's something called a rotation. I can't remember how it's really called, but when you see a plant or you see something that's viable and that people want to glean off of, you take from the outside and you leave the inside so that the outside can regrow. It's almost like cut and come again, but you're doing it for the production of the plant as well, to make sure that everyone else who wants some of it can come and get some. I can't remember what it's called, but I was speaking to a woman who had explained it to me. You never take the whole plant. Never. You always leave some. And so with that being said, I just want to thank you for coming to my channel again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hopefully, I've brought you something that's edifying for you today. All praises go to the Most High Yahweh. Okay, all praises go to the Most High, and we just thank you. And again, remember, do your best, be blessed, gain something.